ben Mandy en ik wil een bobmodel met een mooie rode felle kleur.
Okay, Mandy wants a bob with a nice red flamish color. And she's the first time modeling for me. I asked her and now she's here, so you can see her. Wil je alsjeblieft een rondje draaien? Will you turn for you and the rest of the world? Okay, dankjewel. Thank you very much. Hello friends on YouTube, gonna do her hair. And this is the first time what I told you in the first part of my video. She models for me. She smells really nice. Most girls do in Holland. So now I'm gonna free the hair and see what she all has, because it's a lot pinned up and it's a bit dry. It's a nice purple color. She has pins on the back. And she has a little bit wavy hair. For me it's also the first time, I never did her hair. That's the layer side. Now I'm wet her hair. And she wants to stay as long as possible at the front. On the back it will be on the line of the neckline, so it's where the couture starts. So the dramatic effect will be on the front and not on the back. I will cut it with a hot scissor, so it lasts longer. First I come with a large comb. So this is the line I've got. So I'm going to work here till I get on this line, then I get a more dramatic effect to the front, because I can leave that length on the sides. So I start in the neckline, parting over the skull bone to the sides, lay it in the line of cutting. Okay, starting in the neckline, bend her head a little bit to the front. Holding my fingers in the line of cutting. In the center I hold them straight and then I lift them over to the other side. Take them over, lift them to the back and give them some weight. I'll show you this line. This is my first line. So now I lay all the lines on this line and bend them to the front to stay in this length. What I also created is I watched at the first line and I see when I take it to the back I only have to take off some small parts. So I know now that this line is the perfect line of cutting. Take a centimeter above the skull bone, part it in the same way. Do this again on both sides. Take the hairs over to the other side, bend them, lay them on the line of cutting. And using a graduation. I mostly cut these lines in the opposite lines, because then I get a better fall. Coming on the center, take them over in the opposite lines. See where my connection is. This gives more swing to the front. In the center with a point cut technique, make the line a little bit softer. En zo I do all the lines. Nee, maar dat is altijd, het is gewoon best moeilijk.
Ja.
En de moeilijkheid is dat je vaak met van die plaatjes komt op een telefoon.
Ja, ja.
En die zijn natuurlijk niet realistisch.
Nee, ja, ik heb schoonheidsspecialisten gedaan.
Ja, dan weet je het
Dan
zelf
de
ook.
opleiding en dan kwamen ook mensen met plaatjes van wenkbrauwen. Dat ik dacht van ja, als je
Ja.
3 haren hebt, dan kan ik niet zo'n wenkbrauw maken.
Nee. Dan moet je tatoeëren.
Ja. Ja, maar het is soms niet realistisch. Mensen denken dat je alles kan maken en toveren. En
Mhm.
dat is gewoon niet altijd zo.
Now I have my baseline till I get behind the ears. That I have all over. So now I'm going to connect the sides to the length on the front. Let's get on here. Free the hair. Part hair in the line of the eyebrow line. So I stay in the natural lines. Take the hairs to the back and connect them to the lines I created on the back. Be aware of the shape of the ears. And they can make a rounding in the hair, so you get also a bubble in it. And this is my first line connecting to the back. Take a new line on it, stay in the same line working. Always copying the natural lines. If it's not the line of the chin line, then it's the eyebrow line. Take the hairs to the back. Be aware that they get straight to the back. And of course I do this on both sides. And in the front I give it a slight graduation to the inner side to get a little bit of bending on the hair so it falls nicely over the chin line. Now the only problem I have with this line is that the front is a little bit short. Cannot not cutting this line, so what I do is I take just the tips off with my hot scissors, then they grow back nicer, but also the feeling on the skin is not much nicer because it's much softer than a normal cut hair. So I take these small parts of the front to the front. I'm first going to watch, and then I see the dry ends, and that I do with a point cut technique. I just take off the ends, not more than that. And that we let grow. The nice thing about the hot scissor is that the contact with the skin for you or your partner is a lot nicer because the hair is a lot softer and more sexier to touch. The color I'm going to use on her is from her over hair. She loves ultra red colors, so I give her a nice flamish red color. That will be the 6666 of her over hair. Do that with 6%, that's 20 volume. And I put a little bit of conditioner in it. So that is what I'm going to make now. Because her hair is cut now, the line is ready. So now I can make her color. Put on the portrait. Now she wants a little bit of outgrow, so that's what I'm going to work about. Take a plank, put the plank beneath her hair. Made my rough hair. I stay away about 1.5 centimeters from the skin. Applying the color. This color is ammonia free, by the way. So it's better for the hair. Better for the skin. And this plank has little teeth, so it's easier to comb it through the hair. Protecting the outgrow with cotton wick. And now going to work up. Every time take about 1.5 centimeters. Now, this has to stay for a while. Put my plank on her hair. Work in the color. The nice thing about working with a plank is that you can push real hard on the hair, so you can get the color easy into the hair. Then comb it through and lay it on the carton wig. And so do all her hair. Come to the last parts of her hair. Of course I work all around the head like this. This I catch with a carton wig, so don't fall on the skin. This I lay aside. When you lay it aside, it's also much easier to catch. And setting on color like this takes about 10 minutes. And then it's ready. The color is ready. I close the plastic foil, then gonna wait for 25 minutes, rinse it out, and then I'm going to show you how it's as an end result. I show you a little bit of the outgrow. Mag je een klein beetje zo doen. So now I only have a small part of outgrow. Even on the top I lay a carton wig. Now I can close my plastic foil. A nice thing about products that are ammonia free is that you don't smell anything of it. And they're more gently for the skin and of course also for the hairs. So we'll be back. Hello, we're back from coloring. Now I'm going to blow dry the hair, just dry it, and then I'm going to seal it with my special iron to bring proteins into the hair, so give it a wonderful condition and a wonderful glow. So first I start blow drying just the hair dry. Okay, now I dried the hair, and now I start all over again. So I start in the neckline. I'm gonna work with my straight iron, and that's a special straight iron from Rover Hair. It's a tool. It has a protein container, so it brings protein into the hair. Starting of course on the underlines. Show you the tool. This is the container with proteins in. When you close them, they damp into the hair, and then they give more power to the hair and more glow. I love this tool. You see that it damps, that are proteins that are going into the hair. And just go through the hair very slowly, because then you can see if the hair glows, and when it glows behind the tool, you know that for certain that it is clean. Take a new layer on it. Pick it up with my comb. And in one line, go down. So do all the hair. Going to the last part, just take the upper line over the fall of the hair. Again, one time, gently going. Give it a little bit a curve to the inside. And let it fall. And now our hair is wonderfully smooth and ultra good of condition. And now I don't want to use hairspray on her, just give her a polish, because then you can see the move of the hair. But so far it's styling of her hair. I'm going to use the golden oil on her. I just love this product. It's of Lanza. A lot of you ask about the product. So by now you know that you can order it online. It don't creases the hair. It just gives us the wonderful strength. Brings out wonderfully the colors. Smells ultra delicious. Like lekker hè?
Ja.
And makes the hair ultra nice wavy. So far, good of coloring and coloring of her hair. Een jasje terug. Lastig hè, die gaatjes erin.
Ja, daar zit je pak vast.
Dus dat gelijk een stuk sturen. Okay, my love, you may turn around and show the world your hair. And thank you for modeling.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.